Okay, 8th grade. This is Mrs. Hollenbeck. I only have about 15 minutes on my iPad video. I tried to get my husband's computer to work, but no such luck, so I'm going to talk fast. And I might have to break this down into 2 sessions. This is for the WordMaster Challenge 2 for 2014. And if you have your worksheets out, I'm just going to go in the order that they are on the first page. The first word is bonanza. Now, the older teachers will tell you it was a TV show way back when, a Western, but that word actually came from that time period, like the gold rush in California. A lot of people went west in hopes of striking it rich, hitting a bonanza, getting a sudden, getting suddenly rich. All right, that's what a bonanza is. It's a noun. All right. The second word is radiate. Radiate is a verb, and somebody radiates if they are, with joy, if they are looking happy or joyful, or they're just shine, they have a special glow about them. Okay, it can also be, I think in geometry, when a ray comes from the center and goes out, that radiates, like rays going from the center out. All right, so moving from a center point out. Okay, that's radiate. Erratic. Erratic is an adjective, and it's not to be confused with number 9, sporadic. All right, erratic. They're both adjectives, and erratic means that something that is not not normal. If somebody has erratic behavior, their behavior is not normal. It goes against the behavior that other people are demonstrating. It could be unconventional. It could be if person didn't eat breakfast, they could be a little either more squirrely, or they could be all tired. That's erratic behavior. It's not normal. It's kind of fluctuating. All right. Now skip down to number 9. Sporadic is also an adjective, and it's something like behavior that happens. It's just happening at a different time each day. It can also mean scattered. It comes from spores on plants or whatever, and they're scattered, and they when they're scattered, they're going to fall somewhere. All right, they're just falling at different times. All right, but it is a behavior. It is an action that will occur. Erratic, you don't know if it's going to occur or not. All right, that's kind of the difference. All right. Let's see. Shackle. Shackle is a noun or a verb. All right. If it's a noun, we're talking like big, thick handcuffs, or chains that they put around, iron chains that are put around the feet or ankles, or wrists. They shackle a criminal. They put their these chains on their hands and on their ankles. when I was on the court or on the jury, when I sat on that double homicide jury, a couple of the witnesses were brought in shackles, and obviously they were not asked to raise their right hand or put their right hand on the Bible or whatever. But yeah, that was creepy. Anyway, so noun or a verb, okay, both having to be do with either the fetters, like the bands, iron bands, or that's the noun, or the act of being fettered, okay, or chained. Okay, flounder. Oh, makes me want to watch Little Mermaid. Flounder, the fish, that's one meaning. Could also be a verb. If you flounder, and he kind of swam this way, you're maneuvering with no real set pattern. You know, you're kind of moving aimlessly, you know, going to and fro without real direction. You're floundering, okay? Or not even moving, all right, just kind of staying in one place, just to and fro, really not going anywhere, okay? It could be a like mental floundering. You just stuck in a rut and you just can't move mentally, or it could be a physical thing. Ingrained is the next word. Ingrained, and I don't want it to be confused with, there's the entrenched. Entrenched. Ingrained is like embedded. It's like an idea is ingrained in your head. It is, etched in your mind. It's not leaving. That's ingrained. It has been so worked into your head. Okay? Entrenched means your outside body is solidly or firmly fixed in a certain place, so you're not going to move. Okay? So, like an idea can be so ingrained in your mind that you are entrenched in this idea. It's your conviction. You're not going to move. Okay? You're going to be there, or you're going to stay firmly fixed in that position, or hold firmly to that position. With soldiers, they are entrenched, you know, if they are setting up a siege, as we'll read about in Henry V. They are entrenched, well, they dig trenches, and they get fixed in those trenches, and they fight there, or set up their cannons, or whatever, okay? That's entrenched. Number 7, let me see, I should probably tell you, ingrained and entrenched, verb, but they could also be participles, adjectives, okay? Number 7, skeptic is a person noun. It's like the doubting Thomas, you know. It's somebody who's always, oh, I don't believe that. Really? No, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with you on that. All right, that's a skeptic. Falter is what you would do if you're not entrenched. All right, you're going to falter. You're going to hesitate. You're going to, I don't know. So you hesitate in speaking, or you hesitate in action. Okay, there's a lapse of action there, or belief. Got sporadic. 10, toehold. This is kind of a fun word, because you go to rock climbing places. The little ledge that you put your toe on, you know, that lowest one, that's the toehold. You get your foot in there, But that's just the beginning point, okay? Then you look up and it's like, oh man, you have that big, all that distance to go. But you have to start in a small, just one small toe hold. So while it seems insignificant, if you don't take that first little step, you're not going to be able to accomplish the whole project. And so a toe hold is just kind of a little, it seems insignificant beginning, but really it leads to a great, a big endeavor. Okay. I'm going to stop this. I might have to do this in 2 videos just to upload it and see if it'll do it. Usually it doesn't let me talk too long. So let me see what it'll do.